Hey fuckers, if you came home from work at 4 o'clock after a 10-hour day, and you fell asleep in the lazy boy for a couple hours, and you woke up at 8 o'clock at night, and you're like, holy shit, man, what happened? I fell asleep. But then you decide to get up and go work in the garage until midnight and have a couple beers, a couple cocktails, and then wake up the next morning and go to work at 5 a.m. That's socially acceptable. That's that's a rationalized way of drinking beer. I came home from work, I fell asleep, I woke up, I went and had some beers in the garage, and I worked on my truck for a little while. Not a big deal, right? But now let's just rotate the clock 12 hours. What if I came home at 6 a.m. and fell asleep in bed for a bit right away in the morning when I came home because I was beat, and I woke up at 9 or 10 in the morning and decided to have 4 or 5 cocktails until about noon or 1, and then went back to bed and woke up at 6 p.m. to go to work. People would frown on that, right? They'd be like, what the fuck's wrong with you, Scott? What are you drinking for? There's no difference. It's just a 12-hour rotation of the clock. You know what I mean? So that's how I rationalized my drinking for 30 years. 20 years as a blue-collar guy, but I've been drinking problematically for 30 years because it was socially acceptable and I rationalized it. Because why not? If a guy can drink until midnight, why can't I drink until noon? There's no difference. It's just 12 hours. But I just wanted to point that out to you, that social acceptability makes things a lot more normalized, and you feel less guilty doing them until it bites you in the ass 30 years later. So make better choices, and just because your fucking coworker's coming in hungover doesn't mean you have to. See you later.